Hi guys, this is Deborah coming to you from Transwest RV in Missouri. I am going to be your RV tour guide today, so to speak. So wanted to show everybody this absolutely gorgeous, great deal that we have on a Newmar Superstar. If you look at our prices online, go to our website. It's transwest.com. You will see that this has been marked down significantly off the MSRP because we do have some new models for 26 coming in. So I want to show you some things I absolutely love about this coach. First of all, I actually really do like where they've placed the TV because it's a 40-foot coach. It's kind of nice to have the TV separated from the usual televator over here. The reason I like this is if you are parked somewhere close to a beach, or today, because it's just a little bit overcast, but the breeze feels so absolutely wonderful. There's a nice, cool, light breeze coming through. You can ventilate these windows. It also kind of gives you a really nice space where you don't have a TV in the way. If somebody wanting to watch TV and you want to maybe use your laptop or grab a quick snack, they still have great visibility. Right across from that are these absolutely delightful theater seats. Everyone loves the theater seats. As you probably know if you've already got one, Newmar is known for having really deep space in here where you can put all kinds of things, books, blankets, games, iPads, whatever. There's also a tray up top. I found a lot of guys love to put their snacks in there too, so they have them when they're watching TV, but to each his own. One great thing about the Superstar, which a lot of you probably already know, this is on the M2 chassis, which is a great truck. A lot of people really love that chassis. It's super easy to access everything up front. I love the fact these seats are air ride, so you will be able to get really good, comfortable seats as you're going down the road. And it will keep the floors here flat because it's completely separate. Kind of looks funny sometimes when you're sitting in the back and you see the front bumping, but the nice thing is it gives you a really comfortable ride on the way there. I mention this almost every time we do a video, and I can't stress it enough, but one thing I absolutely love about Newmar is every single coach that you get from them, there will be a picture of someone who is trained specifically for that coach. So if you have any questions, you can call their phone number. They can answer them for you over the phone. They also have a website called Noogle. If you register your VIN number on there, whether it's used or new, then you can ask questions online if you don't want to talk to anyone. So sometimes we just have things we've forgotten, maybe where our switch is, or how to use something that you don't use every day. It's just a real quick way to go online and check it out for yourself at Noogle. It's N-E-W-G-L-E. So check it out if you haven't looked at it before. I do love the TV, 42-inch, so a little bit bigger than what you standardly would see with the, the 36 that you normally would have outside or in your bedroom or anything like that. Great color. Have no idea what's playing right now. Just so you know, that tells you I actually am working instead of watching soaps at work. Just so you know as well. It does have a great little countertop here that you can pop up if you're trying to prep something. I love that because I do like to cook a lot of fresh food and things like that. Dual sink. As always, wonderful, wonderful cabinetry. Newmar is known for excellent work. They always have a book filled with all of the books and paperwork for your appliances, or if you have any questions about your coach. Since I've been here in 5 years, I think I've maybe had a total of 5 customers that actually went through and read every single book. But the great thing is if you want to, all the data is right here for you. It does make it really great if you're on the road and maybe you're wanting to upgrade something or learn something more about the systems that you don't necessarily use every day. They're known for having really nice appliances too. This is a Whirlpool, as you can see, convection oven, microwave. You also can air fry. You can steam with it. There's all kinds of different features that come with that now too. So you won't need to bring as many extra appliances if you don't want to. Probably the most popular extra appliance a lot of people bring is a small coffee maker. There are actually plugins underneath, so you could put one on the counter if you wanted to. Or if you're like me, you may just want to venture out in the area you're at and check out some of the local coffee shops. Maybe hear some good tunes while you're in there. That's part of the adventure is, exploring the area that you're in. But if you're a coffee snob and you have to have your own brand, you can bring a press with you or a coffee maker and plug it in. So another thing that Newmar's known for, anyone that owns one already knows this, but some of you are first timers and you may not have ever experienced this yet with a Newmar product. They do make this really nice induction oven that you can unplug and take outside. So if you're cooking bacon or fish or chili or something and you don't want your house to smell like that, or if you just want to cook outdoors because it's fun, you can take this outside and use it at an outdoor table or grill. There are cutting boards on the back of these as well. If you've used them a lot, we can replace these for you. Just let us know when you come in. We do it all the time, just so you know. We do have ventilated windows over here again as well, so it makes it great in the kitchen, especially if you are cooking and there's a beautiful day out. It's just nice to get some of that fresh air. What you're going to see underneath, they do have a really nice enclosed dishwasher. There is a lock on it. You'll hear it go off when you can open it. You got tons of storage space. A lot of my customers like to store their pans in there. I've heard of people storing wine bottles, ball caps, collections of collectibles, teacups, you name it. I've heard about everything that people store in there, and some things I kind of wish I didn't know. This is a great place to put yourself in when you're shooting a video, but there's also tons of remotes. They've given you some extra paint pens just in case you have a little blemish here or there over the years, which hopefully you don't. But there's tons of drawer space, as you can see, so you'll have plenty of room for all the things that you're going to need to cook with in your kitchen. There's also this absolutely beautiful Whirlpool refrigerator. It is residential size. You'll be able to put fresh water in here, which we will supply for you if you ask for it, so that you're ready for your trip. Nice big freezer, which there's a lock on, right? And so I'll unlock that for you. Plenty of room if you're taking a long trip up north or someplace like that and you want to take your own fresh meat. It makes it great for when you're traveling. A lot of you have seen these before. These do push forward, so they kind of lock. That way nothing pops out when you're going down the road, and you can move them up and down. This is something I really, really like about this particular coach. It's got a really beautiful shower. I like how the door goes in, so it gives you plenty of space as you're going down the road too if you need to get into the restroom. But the shower is awesome. There's plenty of room in there. You can take a shower while you're traveling too. So if your honey's driving and you just feel kind of hot, or you just want to take a quick shower before you get somewhere, you can. That does have a little aquamizer system in there, so that blue button will pop blue when the water's hot. Another thing I always forget to mention, but it's one of my favorite things they have in there, is they do have a little kick plate. So if you're sweeping and you don't want to pull out the tube to actually use your regular central vac, you can just sweep it up to there. As you can hear, it'll suck everything up for you. So it just makes it fun as far as the cleaning part. This is actually everyone's favorite private race. It does have nice little stairs in here too. You do have a beautiful Penguin air conditioner that comes right above the bed, so it'll be nice and cool when you're trying to sleep. You will see there's little sensors to make sure we have a good temperature control in here as well. Katie's going to close up on that for you because everybody asked me what they are, so that's part of the reason I'm mentioning it to you. When you see those here, you'll know that's just to help with your cooling system. Underneath the bed and all the newer Newmars too, there actually are some little panels where you can turn on the lights or turn them off. I love that because if it's kind of dark out, maybe your partner went out to see some friends, or maybe you don't have a partner and you just don't want to get up because you're watching a good movie and you want to just go to sleep. You can turn all the lights off from right there. It's just super convenient, really nice. You do have another TV in here, lots of storage. All of these are very well built. They're very deep, so if you have lots of jeans or shoes or boots, or if it was me, I'd probably have more books back here too because I love books. But to each his own. There's plenty of room for anything that you pretty much need. Newmar fashion, tons of storage underneath the bed too. They do have really heavy shocks, and on each side of the bed there's some extra space you can either use for a CPAP machine, cowboy boots, guns, whatever you want to store down there. Tons of room over the storage area above the bed too. So you also could use that for your CPAP machine if you needed to, but it goes back pretty far, so there's quite a bit of room there if you want to put ball caps or hats or accessories or whatever too. Over here to my left is the washer dryer. As you can see, the magnets work very well, so that's the good news. These are fantastic. With it kind of being in the back room, you can actually do your laundry maybe before you go to bed at night, so it's a little cooler for you, or super early in the morning. It's kind of out of the way, being next to the closet. But it's super convenient because whenever you're done, you can literally just open up your drawers, fold your laundry, put it away, or I kind of cheated and turned the light on in advance, but there is a lit cabinet back here. This is actually an extra cushion, so you can turn your table in the front into an extra bed too. So if you have grandkids coming over, or maybe a friend pops in and wants to spend the night, you can use that to make that into a bed as well. I like how they've done the wiring back here because it's real clean and precise. So if you're needing any work to be done or you're trying to troubleshoot on your own, it's very easy. They've color coded everything, which makes it super simple to go through. If as you're shopping, it's not to bash on any other brands, but check out the wiring system because some brands, not Newmar, but some brands out there, kind of looks like a bird's nest of wires, which can be really hard to navigate. So that's one thing I really love about this company. They do a really great job of keeping it clean and professional. There's also a little bypass here, so if something did go wrong with the washer and dryer, super easy to turn the water off. Really great. They really think ahead. I don't know who engineered this particular floor plan, but I think they did a really good job. As Katie turns around, you're going to see how big this looks once it's open. It's absolutely beautiful. There's a ton of space, really well lit. You can actually put down the visor at the top too, so if it's too much light for you early in the morning, you may want to put that down. I personally prefer the light. I love the light colors in here. I think this is a great floor plan. I do like the darker gray next to the neutral color because I think it really makes it pop. And it's just beautiful. If you have any questions, I think you need to come check it out for yourself. The seats, the furniture are very comfortable. I try not to sit in them too long because I'm always afraid I'll have a nap if I lay back too far, but these do go back all the way. A lot of people do nap in these, just, you know. If you have any questions about it, feel free to pop in and see us. We'd love to work with you. We're also shopping right now for used coaches. So if you have something you'd love to trade in or even just sell outright to us, give us a call. The number here is 816-602-3433. And this is Deborah with Transwest RV.